Welcome to our journey through some of the most fascinating, bizarre, and impactful moments in history. Join me as we unearth these captivating stories, reminding us that the past is far from dull. It's a treasure trove of the unexpected, the unbelievable, and the truly remarkable.
In the annals of human conflict, there exists a war so brief, so astonishingly short-lived, that it almost defies belief. On the morning of August 27, 1896, in Zanzibar, tensions between the British Empire and the Zanzibari Sultanate reached a boiling point, leading to a mere 38 minutes of conflict.
Australia, a land famed for its unique and diverse wildlife, was the battleground for a war unlike any other. In 1932, the enemy was not a foreign power, but a formidable foe nonetheless, the emu. The Australian government deployed the military to combat the avian menace, leading to the comical yet ultimately unsuccessful Great Emu War.
The year is 1961. High above North Carolina, a B-52 bomber laden with nuclear payloads breaks apart mid-air. 2 hydrogen bombs plummet towards the Earth, one arming itself during the fall. Only a single safety switch stood between the United States and potential nuclear disaster.
Napoleon Bonaparte, the legendary military strategist, found himself unexpectedly outmaneuvered and outmatched by rabbits. What began as a grand hunt descended into chaos as hundreds of bunnies swarmed the hunting party.
Cleopatra VII. Philopator, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, lived a life so extraordinary it continues to captivate us millennia later. Astonishingly, she lived closer to the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969 than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza.
In the summer of 1518 in Strasbourg, a strange mania took hold of the populace. It began with a single woman seized by an irresistible urge to dance. Her frenzied movements soon spread like wildfire, with hundreds caught in the grip of this bizarre affliction. The ancient world was a tapestry woven with threads of knowledge, and at its heart lay the Library of Alexandria. But tragedy struck, and the library, along with countless invaluable texts, was consumed by flames, a loss that continues to resonate through the ages.
Boston, 1919. In the city's north end, a towering storage tank, its rivets straining under the weight of 2.5 million gallons of molasses, suddenly gave way. The Great Molasses Flood left a trail of destruction, a sticky brown tide that claimed lives and left its mark on the city.
World War II witnessed its fair share of daring strategies and ingenious tactics. The Ghost Army, a top-secret unit, waged war with illusion and deception, using inflatable tanks, fake radio transmissions, and sound effects to mislead the enemy.
The name Hitler evokes a chilling sense of dread, forever linked to the horrors of Nazi Germany. Yet within this family history, there exists a story of defiance and courage. William Patrick Hitler, Adolf Hitler's nephew, who openly opposed his uncle's hateful ideology and joined the US Navy.
Champagne owes its existence to a stroke of serendipity and the discerning palate of a Benedictine monk. Dom Perignon, a 17th-century monk, stumbled upon a discovery that led to the creation of this bubbly beverage, exclaiming, "Come quickly, I am tasting the stars."
Towering above the Parisian skyline, the Eiffel Tower stands as an enduring symbol of France. Gustave Eiffel included a secret apartment within his creation, a private sanctuary high above the bustling city below.
Long before nuclear submarines, a curious contraption took to the seas, ushering in a new era of naval combat. The Turtle, the world's first submersible used in warfare, was conceived during the American Revolutionary War to attach explosives to British warships.
The world of espionage is filled with tales of daring missions and technological marvels. The CIA's Acoustic Kitty project envisioned a feline operative equipped with listening devices to eavesdrop on unsuspecting targets.
Bram Stoker's Gothic masterpiece, Dracula, has terrified and captivated readers for over a century. The inspiration for this iconic villain lies in history. Vlad III, Prince of Wallachia, known for his ruthlessness and penchant for impaling his enemies.
Humor is often thought to be a product of our times, but the oldest recorded "your mom" joke can be traced back to ancient Babylon, proving that even the ancients weren't above a little bit of maternal ribbing.
George Washington, the first president of the United States, is often depicted with a set of wooden teeth. Washington's dentures were actually fashioned from a combination of human teeth, animal teeth, and ivory, highlighting the challenges of dental care in a bygone era.
In the remote reaches of Siberia lies Oymyakon, a village that experiences cold unlike anywhere else on Earth. With temperatures plunging to -90 degrees Fahrenheit, Oymyakon holds the record for the coldest inhabited place on Earth.
The Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 swept across the globe with terrifying speed and ferocity. Infecting an estimated 500 million people, the virus claimed an estimated 50 million lives, exceeding the number of casualties from World War I.
London, 1666. The Great Fire of London began with a spark in a baker's oven on Pudding Lane. Fanned by strong winds and fueled by the city's densely packed wooden buildings, the fire spread with alarming speed, consuming everything in its path.
In ancient Greece, the very first Olympic Games were held in 776 BCE in Olympia. Athletes from across the Greek world gathered for a single event, a foot race covering a distance of roughly 200 meters.
In the trenches of World War I, a remarkable event unfolded on Christmas Eve, 1914. British and German soldiers laid down their arms, emerging from their trenches to meet in a spirit of camaraderie, singing carols and exchanging gifts.
In 1692, in the small Puritan community of Salem, Massachusetts, a dark chapter unfolded. The Salem witch trials became a tragic example of mass hysteria, fueled by fear of the unknown and religious extremism.
Chicago, 1871. On a dry October night, a fire broke out in a barn owned by the O'Learys, quickly engulfing the surrounding neighborhood in flames. The fire spread with terrifying speed, transforming Chicago into a raging inferno and forever changing the face of the Windy City.
The origin of the beloved teddy bear can be traced back to a hunting trip taken by President Theodore Roosevelt. Refusing to shoot a bear cub, Roosevelt's act of compassion inspired the creation of the teddy bear.
In 2012, a team of dedicated pizzaiolos in Rome, Italy, created a pizza of truly epic proportions. Measuring a staggering 13,580 square feet, this culinary colossus earned its place in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest pizza ever made.
For nearly 3 decades, the Berlin Wall stood as a stark symbol of division. On November 9, 1989, an unexpected chain of events led to the wall's sudden and dramatic demise, as East Germans flocked to the wall, demanding passage to the west.
The Hindenburg disaster, a visually arresting and tragically unforgettable event, marked a turning point in aviation history. On May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg erupted in flames while attempting to land in Lakehurst, New Jersey, effectively ending the airship era.
The French Revolution saw the rise of many iconic symbols, none more chilling than the guillotine. This device, designed for efficient executions, became a lasting symbol of the revolution's bloody excesses. Ironically, Dr. Joseph Ignace Guillotin, its namesake, was an opponent of the death penalty, advocating for a more humane method of execution.
On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the moon. Despite overwhelming evidence, a persistent conspiracy theory claims the moon landing was faked, highlighting the enduring power of misinformation.
And there you have it, 30 incredible historical facts that show just how fascinating our past can be. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Until next time, keep exploring.